they don't give back to community. Coming from a sociological background, for me, I went in for community development projects. As a sociologist, as a woman, I went in for community development projects. So,
specifically, what has forced you to stand up?
This was so fun. Why are we here?
Including who you are.
I'm Dr. Sima Florence Akiki, PhD, Sociology, University of Cape Town. Today, the 27th of February, 2026, I pronounce my candidature for speakership of Uganda Parliament, the 12th Parliament of Uganda, 2026 to 2031. Who is Florence? Who is Dr. Asime Florence Akiki? You may want to know who I am. I'm a sixth born of 9 children, born to Omuchwezi, the late Elfaz Manyuru Atoki, and Nyakaboro, Janet Nyabuje, Manyuru Award of Kijura South, Western Ward, Central Division, Masini Municipality. I was born on 15th February, 1960 in Masindi. I started my primary education very late because my father didn't have enough money at age 9. Education at Kabalega Primary School in Masindi from 1969 to 1975. I passed away in first grade and then I joined Trinity College Nabingo, where I spent 6 years. That is from 1976 to 1981. I then joined Makerere University from 1982 to 1985. Graduating in 1986, actually, were the first graduates of His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni when he had just come back from the bush. I graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Social Sciences, upper second class degree, and I was retained in the Department of Sociology, Makerere University, as a teaching assistant. As I was waiting for scholarships and they were not forthcoming, I decided to join the Ministry of Local Government in 1986 as the Urban Development Officer. And I was university. I was the General Secretary of Makerere University Staff, Academic Staff Association. Why I was even doing my PhD, by the way. So I'm among the people who try to improve the staff welfare of Makerere University. And if you ask many lecturers, my name is out there. That indeed, Florence, if it was not Florence, we wouldn't be receiving the salaries that we receive today. I was very consistent. I talked to His Excellency the President. We had so many meetings. And I told him, really, education is not cheap. There's no way an academic staff with a PhD can earn less than what the students are earning. But I'm happy today that a professor can at least go away with at least 10 million take home. But those are efforts of Dr. Asime Florence Akiki. I left Makerere in 2015 on early retirement arrangement because I was supposed to retire 2020. Of course, you retire at 60. So I left early and joined politics in Masindi. Of course, the academic staff were saying, Florence, why are you going to politics? You want to manage, you are too straight, you are too blank, you not manage, you do not manage lying. I told them I'm going. So I knew 2015 was introduction, was introducing myself to Masindi people, because many had not known me. I went knowing that first time it might be difficult to win, but I thank the people of Masindi. They welcomed me with nice hands, really. I actually got a lot of votes in 2016, even when I was not present. Remember, the NRM primaries of 2016 were marred with so many. They will always postpone elections. They will tell you tomorrow we are going to have elections. The other day they have cancelled. At that time I had got a scholarship as a visiting professor at University of Kyoto in Japan. And I had already promised these professors that I'm going to join them. When they postponed the elections of NRM, I was a bit disturbed. I said, how will I tell these professors? So they continued postponing elections. I already had my ticket to Japan. I abandoned elections. I went. I went to Japan. So they had the elections without me. And definitely this gave them room to do whatever they did. And my opponent got the flag. When I came back from Japan, I would not have come back as independent in 2016. But then my opponent had contested with, also decided to come back. I realized that if I don't come back, all the votes will go to this opponent, and my career, political career would be dead. So painfully, I came back as independent. But of course, the flag bearer won the elections. But what I did, much as I didn't make it in 2016, I remained on ground. Luckily enough, I was appointed as the Minister of Social Services in charge of health and education in the Wuuno Ayagala Kingdom. While in Parliament, in this 11th Parliament, I was the first person to be appointed as a member of Appointments Committee. You know, when they are forming government, which they are going to do now, the first committee that is formed is Appointments Committee, because the Appointments Committee is the one going to vet all the ministers that will be nominated by His Excellency the President. So my name came out first, that Florence, Dr. Sime Florence, you are on Appointments Committee. What does that one show? That indeed my party realized that I was of value to be on that Appointments Committee. In terms of education, because they will know that I would look at the academic, whatever, qualifications, I would give, I'll ask the candidates the right questions. So that was a big plus. And my name appeared in newspaper, yes, Dr. Simwe, on Appointments Committee. And then later, I was, did I apply? Oh, I didn't. But I know I was appointed as Deputy Chair of Science, Technology and Innovation, which committee I've served for 5 years because it is a standing committee. We have done a lot of work in this committee. Recently, we have, because as soon as I came in this committee, I realized there was a lot that was lacking on the ecosystem of science. We don't know much about science out there. What is it all about? So I asked the Directorate of Research of Parliament to go and do a thorough study on the ecosystem of science, to look at the curriculum, to look at the research institutions, to look at the legal framework. I gave them, my head was just burning with so many questions. So we gave them the terms of reference. And indeed, recently, the Directorate disseminated the research findings to us as a committee, and there's a lot of work that is going on in science. And you know science is the engine of growth, and you know how much His Excellency the President is looking at science as the engine of growth. So that is my work at the Parliament for now, which term will end, of course, in May. And even if I was to join any other committee, this is a committee I would still belong to, because I feel there's a lot to be done in the science sector. In 2026, of course, now is enough. There's no way we are going to give you a vote. So they come, and I beat them thoroughly. Bintu Doku Mujalia got 9,497 votes. Kabakuma Raboni Masco got 12,573. Dr. Asima Florence, 26,852, 54.8%, with a difference of 14,000. So that's why you didn't see me in the tribunal. There was no cause for alarm because I'd beaten them down with so many. So I said, they don't give back to community. Coming from a sociological background, for me, I went in for community development projects. As a sociologist, as a woman, I went in for community development projects. So,
Specifically, what has forced you to stand up?
hey, I'm coming. I've organized my things, then I'll go. Because definitely some of those things you're going to ask. Yeah, I'm coming. That's why I organize. I'm a teacher, remember. You're forgetting.
Okay, doctor.
Good. So, what did I do for Masin people? Because you have to know the background before you come for speakership. Yes. So, what did I do to get this support from me? If you don't have support from your people, what are you vying for speakership? The person I'm competing with, you must stand. Stand and be counted. Okay? You go for votes. Do you have results? Do you have results? So when you tell me I came and passed 100%, there were not members of people in class. Please. Please. So, what did I do for Masin people? As a sociologist, I went for community development projects. Because, to me, MPs get a lot of money. There's no doubt about that one.
How much?
40 million plus, minimum, because it depends on where you come from, okay? Emoluments are paid according to where you come from. Either you're coming from Koboko, you're coming from Kisoro, you're coming from Iki, Karamoja, so they give you according to you, the mileage. Eh? And then it is the salary, which is in uniform, okay? Whether you are PhD or Masters, they give you 5 million, okay? Salary. But a moment, his mileage is according to where you come from. So you may find that influence from a scene is getting less than somebody who is coming from Karamoja. I might be getting 40 and the other one is getting 60, okay? So I said, okay, for me, I'm going to share my money, okay, with my people. After all, when I was in Makerere, I was being paid 5.5. As a senior lecturer, I was being paid 5.5. Now here I come, they pay me 40, for example. So why shouldn't I share this money with my people? These other two contenders I was talking about, I don't know where they put their money. This was their personal use, buying land and whatever. So I went in, first thing, I bought an ambulance. The 200 million I received from government of Uganda, I used 140 million to buy an ambulance. Not these ambulances, you see them kwara. No. My real ambulance with oxygen, with everything. Even when you enter that, you may think you are in a plane. You are just even if you are sick, you can get well when you see you are in that car. So 140, Masindi. I have 18 sub-counties. I bought tents, then I bought public address system. These ones this local is used. You know that public. I gave. I even bought more. People were happy. They said, now we have never seen this one. Who is this woman? The queen. We have never seen these people. Where have they been? And I told them, yes, we get money from Parliament. We get a lot of money. So I'm giving you back. I'll eat some, you also eat some. Because I didn't apply for this job in New Vision or Monitor. Did I apply? No. It is the ones who gave me the job, isn't it? Yes. If I had applied, they say, yeah, I applied for the, are you the one who went to school? Are you the one who paid for my school fees? But here you are S6 equivalent, people are lining up for you, and you eat all the money alone. The people said, Florence, oh yeah, you have really made it. And is that those small things that I did, indeed, recently in 2025, and 2025 we finished, 2026 national general elections, people gave me votes. You can't believe this. What did I get? Didn't come back because I had beaten them. There was no way they were going to come back. Saturday. So I got in new younger ones. Younger ones, because they always tell me, Mukaikuru, as if I'm the one who bought them. I said, okay, Mukaikuru is here. There are 3 candidates, but I want to bow all of them, I don't know. Okay, Asima Florence Akiki, I obtained 59,140 votes. The first runners-up, who was the Kasangaki Lilian, got 10,789. That is a difference of about 48,000 votes. 70% was 70.2. Mine, the percentage was, Asima Florence percentage was 70.2, and Kasangaki was 12.8. You. From my people. So, why speakership? Okay, now we are coming. But I had to give you the background. For starters, this is not the first time I'm standing for speakership. Not that one. This is not the first time I'm standing for speakership. That's why I have to give you a history. When Right Honorable Jacob Olanya died in 2022, the position fell vacant. So there was a call for expression of interest by the NRIM Electoral Commission. But at that time, the media, I don't know, the media was not as serious as they were. Maybe because we were mourning, because it was a shock. Maybe that's why it was not pampered. They didn't pamper this. But I was there. Those who were there will remember me. So I put in my interest. We're about 13, but some didn't turn up at State House. But 13 people put in the interest, expressed interest. So we were called to State House to talk about ourselves, why we wanted to be speaker, after Jacob had died. So we went, we met SEC members, and we were given 3 minutes. We were given 3 minutes to talk about ourselves, and we did that. After that, they told us, go sit and wait for your fate. They called us back, and they told us, you see, SEC had decided that we endorse AAA as a flag bearer. But behind the scenes, there were so many things that had happened. I have no proof, but a lot of things had happened. So there we are. To me, the speakership we have now was by accident, because it was not meant to be like that. If Jacobo had not died, isn't it? It was by accident, and therefore we ended up with having the speaker we have. So I've already talked about this history, how so this is not the first time. I would have refused, because I would have been, I can be cantankerous. Because you remember I've told you I was the general secretary. And if those who know me, they know me. Because for me, I'm not the kind of person you can shake and compromise and buy me off. You cannot do that. And that's why I was able to fight for the academic staff in moments. So I would have fought, I would have said, no, this person you are giving us is new. Can you leave her to first learn how things move? You know, it's like somebody coming from, you have not been, you don't understand the rules of procedure, the law you don't know, and you only are a deputy, you try to learn from your senior. Because Jacob was a very senior legal person, actually grounded in constitutionalism. He was a lawyer in constitution. So we missed that part. Now you bring somebody, you sit here, command. Hey, I wanted to bring chaos. I said, you people, you have made a mistake. Because among the people who had contested, there was the senior counsel, Jacob, another Jacob, Oposo both. There was Kafunzi, who's a lawyer. At least there were 2 lawyers who should have been selected. To me, from my understanding, these 2 would have been picked to finish the Right Honorable Jacob Olanya's term. As this lady learns the procedures, the language, the legal jargon, how you address the members of parliament. You know, so many things that you learn. But here we were. So I wanted to bring confusion. But I remembered, I want my second term. If I bring chaos here in the party, I'm finished. I kept quiet. We moved. Of course, I was always writing. I was complaining. They were not listening to me. Said, okay. Once I get my second term, we shall see. Here I am. Let us see things. It will not be business as usual. So we accepted our fate and we moved on. And here we are. We have gambled through 11th Parliament. We have gambled, isn't it? We are almost done. Whatever bad things we have done, we have appeared in social media, they have blocked routes to Parliament, we are corrupt, the dossiers. You have known, you know all these things that have happened. So 11th Parliament has not, has had so many issues. So why stand again? The others, you come in 2 questions. Why stand again? Because I've told you, this is not the first time I've stood for this position. And I want to make this statement loud and clear. The 12th Parliament is in danger zone. Are you listening? The 12th Parliament is in danger zone. Either our country will be plunged into chaos or will be brought back to order. Why? Someone is holding the last card. Last chance. MasterCard. Don't talk with somebody who knows this is my last card. This is my last chance. He or she can do anything for this country. As any NRM, we need to watch out that things might either be bad on our side. I'm talking on behalf of the NRM. And the country at large, of course, because the speaker is for everybody. But from NRM, that is the ruling party, either we can be plunged into chaos, or we can be rejected and Parliament is back on track because someone is playing the last card, the last chance. So that person will not care whether I do the right thing or not. Haven't you heard where all the members have said no and the speaker says yes? Haven't you heard? Don't you have that evidence? Google. So issues are being discussed. The speaker has her interest. The members say no. They just have it. Google, those things are there. There's nothing I'm hiding. So the 12th Parliament is in danger zone. Those who play cards know what a MasterCard means. In the 12th Parliament, I called it the last card for speakership. A person with a MasterCard or last card can do anything or use this card the way he or she wants. After all, there's nothing to lose. I'm worried about how this last card or MasterCard will be played in terms of management of the financial resources of the 12th Parliament. I repeat, I'm worried about how this last card or last chance or MasterCard will be played in terms of the management of the financial resources of the 12th Parliament. The 12th Parliament is likely to lose most of the finances, except emoluments and salaries, of course. We have seen it in the 11th Parliament, where committees have not sat, committees have not gone to do oversight, people have not traveled, only a few are always on the plane, traveling, the bootlickers, they are always on the plane, traveling. The other MPs, they are nowhere to be seen. This is, I'm sorry, if it happens that it will happen, this is going to be the worst. This is going to be the worst Parliament if it is not redeemed. The 12th Parliament will be the worst Parliament if it is not redeemed. Number 2, I want to redeem the public image of Uganda Parliament, both internally and internationally. If you have been following our Parliament, the voters out there, by the way, they have no kind words for us. For us MPs, they hate us. They say we are greedy. That's why that's why many of us have not come back. Do you know that 70% of MPs of the 12th Parliament have not come back? So the voters out there are fed up with us. Why? We are greedy. We don't, when we are in Parliament, we are point of order. We are not doing work. The way we are debating, the level of debate. So they are saying, who are these? People really laugh at us. So we need to have an image. The MPs have to be oriented. How to speak, how to debate. So, public image. Internationally, you know it very well. Yes, we passed the anti-homosexuality bill, but that one shouldn't be something that we have to use all the time. They are against me because we no, because of corruption, leadership code. Did you declare all the assets you have within Uganda and outside Uganda? For me, I'm going to declare all my small assets I have in Uganda, which I have actually acquired through the right channel. And the few that I have abroad, I will declare. So that I show I have I'm a good example of who a good leader is. You are supposed to declare your assets. So this has nothing to do with the anti-homosexuality. It has to do with the way we have handled government money, corruption. You had commissioners awarding themselves the 400 million, you heard about it? Is that news? And here they added themselves. I didn't even know that they added themselves more money. And who is the chair of the commission? It is the Speaker. Actually, the Speaker is the controller. Forget about the clerk. The clerk is just a technical person put there. But the one who order from above comes from where? The Speaker. The Speaker is managing about 1.3 trillion budget of Parliament. So, you can afford to give yourselves 500M, 400M, donate 1 billion. I don't know where. You donate. But who passes those budgets? We don't. MPs are not involved. Guys, MPs are not involved in the parliamentary commission budget. And they say they are working for us. That's why they can do whatever they want. So it is a bonanza. Parliamentary commission money has been a bonanza. And the two of the commissioners didn't come back. There was only one who came back. So the money of the commission must be accounted for and must do the work it is supposed to do. Unity among staff and MPs. Parliament has seen suffocation of both staff and MPs. There is a lot of discrimination, nepotism for jobs. Qualified staff are not respected. Well, people should know that all MPs are equal. So I will ensure that every MP is given equal treatment. Because we all came under the same terms, and therefore if it is travel abroad, every MP should be given a chance to travel abroad. If it is oversight visa within the country, let committees do their work. Come and make a report. There are so many reports that have been made by committees by doing this oversight. They are never presented at the floor of Parliament. We are there, points of procedure, points of order. They go and do oversight and then the reports are not represented on the floor. I will make sure committees, when they go to do oversight work, they come back and present their reports to Parliament. Because out of those oversight work they do, there are key issues that they find out. Was money was something done as we appropriated the money? Was there value for money? They come back and report to us, and then we say, the executive, please take action. Money was eaten. There was that project of agriculture where money was just swindled. And just the report, I don't know what happened. So these are the things that are really making us, making our Parliament having a bad image. So let the committees do their work, let members and having a few who are just saying, yeah, oye. They are always on the flight. That's not right. There must be respect for MPs. I'll give respect to MPs because every MP is a honorable. An MP is a highly respected person. Although we come from different social background, social and academic background, we are all respected people. The business of shouting at MPs in the House will not be there. You don't shout at an MP, an honorable. You must address an MP with a name or the constituency. You just call me Dancing Queen. Am I Dancing Queen? Is that my name? So we need to respect Parliament, even the language we use. So as Speaker, we need. I'll make sure that, because usually the names are put on the screen. You may not know the MPs, but by now, by the time you are there, you should know at least the constituency where they come from. Transparency, I've already told you. I'm coming in to create transparency. We need a Parliament that is transparent. The Commission handles a lot of money on behalf of MPs. Unfortunately, there is lack of transparency showing how this money is spent. All we hear from the press are the various big donations. One wonders who approves these big donations. We have 29 committees who are supposed to do oversight visits, and many of these committees are non-functional these days, and therefore oversight visits are not being done. So we ensure that committees have their money. They have been allocated both for inland travel and travel abroad. All jobs will be advertised, and the best candidates should be recruited regardless of ethnicity, religion, and other connotations. So they should be recruited on merit. As a Speaker, I will ensure that the business committee, I don't know, you may not be knowing what a business committee does. A business committee is that committee that is composed of all committee chairpersons. That is your cabinet as a Speaker. So you have that business committee that should sit regularly, because they will tell you what is happening in their committees, what challenges they are facing. You are supposed to even to make a roadmap or a calendar for Parliament or a session together with the chairpersons. These are your cabinet. But here in the 11th Parliament, business committees, they don't sit, they want to sit in a wide hall, so it is a one-man show. I will ensure that the business committee sits regularly, because chairpersons of committees are so crucial. They are the ones who process bills. They are the ones who lead this group of MPs, and therefore they can be able to direct me or to give me advice on what to do, so that we can steer our Parliament to higher. I will ensure that we have group life insurance for members, because at the moment we have only medical insurance, but I think it's cheaper to have a group life insurance, so that even if we lose a member, the insurance takes over, because now it becomes a way of accountability. You don't even know how much is spent, but the insurance to take care of all of us. Now this is the thing. You asking me, Florence, you think you are going to become a Speaker? I said this. I know the incumbent is heavily loaded. That one I know. There is a lot of bribing already taking place. I hear people are just, when they don't go to TikTok, I support it, they are given 5 million. I've heard about that. I have no proof, but I've heard. So there's already bribery taking place. I don't have that money. But what I can tell the MPs who are receiving that money, that you are eating your own fate. You are eating your own freedom. If the coming Speaker gives you 5 million, 10 million to support her, you are finished. You will never raise a hand to criticize what that Speaker will say in Parliament. Actually, your mouth is closed. Are you worth 5 million? Are you worth 10 million? I've told you an MP earns more than a 40 average M per month. Somebody's buying you with 5 or 10 million. and you are going to earn your own salary because you want to get trips in the future. Some of you maybe have not traveled, maybe they have not gone on the plane. But some of us who have traveled, going on the plane is not a big issue. So, members out there who are being bribed, I'm warning you, you have sold your freedom, you have sold your mouth. Because an MP is supposed to go and talk, good or bad things, to present Uganda, to present your constituency. You never raise any hand against what bad decision has been made on your constituency because you have eaten the money. Especially the new MPs, you don't know what we have gone through in the 11th Parliament. So I'm warning you, eat the money at your own fate. And one day you come back and tell me, Florence, yes, you are right. Remember, this is the last card. Once you get the 5 million and you have put me in the chair, finished. So what do you want from me? Didn't I buy you? What are you saying? You just look at a missed call. So be careful. Please have your integrity. And you know that that money that you are being given is taxpayers' money. It is parliamentary commission money. It is our money which we have been denied as committees to go and do oversight work, to travel abroad. That is the money they are giving you. And we have suffered enough in the 11th Parliament. This is the last money you may be able to get. Because the Speaker will owe you nothing. Because she bought your vote. Last card. 2, I respect, these are the other things I'm saying, that I'm noting. I pray that SEC allows the democratic process to proceed. I pray that they call us and we place our credentials and our names be taken to caucus for a vote. Because me, I would be happy if 10 boxes were put there in a caucus. Asimwe, everybody. Hey, members now of caucus, come and vote. Even if I go to 5 votes, I don't mind. I'll say, okay, members of NRM caucus, I don't want me. I've got only 5 votes. The other one has 1. Yeah, we go with that one. So I pray that SEC leaves us to do the right thing, and we do the process, and we choose our own leader. Because a leader who is imposed on us is not a good leader. Because all of us have gone through a democratic process. So the speakership should also go through a democratic process. What are my future plans in case I don't go through? I'll support, once the other process has been done by caucus, where they have put all the 10 boxes for all of us who have contested and have lost, good, it's okay. But what will be my future plans? It's not over, and it's not over until it is over. Last card. I'm going to create a think tank forum. I'm going to identify those MPs who still have some value, who still have some dini, and I create my think tank, where we shall be analyzing whatever is going on and bringing some of the bad things out. So a think tank, actually, I've already created it. This one I'll be very selective on who I put on that think tank. We see how things are moving, and we give advice if they want to take the advice, if they don't want, but we shall be informing you, the press, what is happening. So the speaker who will be elected should be aware that we shall be watching all of them keenly for whatever they will be doing in the open and in the secret. These things will come to us. We are going to know what's going in Parliament to ensure that our name is not spoiled again. The public, through media, will be informed of what is happening at Parliament. We are going to be your ears on the ground. All the messes that will happen in Parliament will be known. This is protect the image of Parliament. This is not going to be business as usual. All intelligence network will be put in place so that the future of Uganda in this last card is protected. We are watching. Whether I'm a speaker or not a speaker, I'm watching. And as an academic, I always bring out all these things in my writings. And social media will always be informed. I will always be calling you, tell you what is not happening. And that's why the people of Uganda are informed of what is happening. As an academician, I'm supposed to inform people. I'm not an ordinary MP. No, I'm not. So I come up with some integrity to protect. I have brains that can say this is right, this is wrong. I'm not taken by money. I'm not poor. I'm not rich to that extent, but I can survive, okay? I can survive as an MP because the little money they'll give me, I can survive. So to kill my country, I'm 66 years, to watch my country going into the drain and they don't say anything, that will be a disservice to this country. Thanks so much, and may God bless you for God and my country. Because really, I've told you I have all the qualifications. So if he is His Excellency, the President, he knows all of us, by the way. Whether we come out or not, I've told you this is not the first time. And it is a noble thing to do when you qualify. Remember, every MP qualifies to be a speaker, isn't it? And the position is falling vacant come May. So I would expect many members to come up. Yes, I want to be speaker. Who is stopping them? Nobody is stopping anybody. So for me, I'm coming out again, second time, to show the world. By the way, we need some regional balance. We have got speakers from the north, from the east, from central. Hey, Bunyoro oye. So we need a speaker from Bunyoro. Bunyoro region. You Bunyoro MPs, if you don't support me, we shall report you the king. So we need a speaker from Bunyoro. And remember, the future of Uganda is in Bunyoro. Do you know that? You know that. So I'm not a showbiz. I'm not a showbiz person, by the way. I'm serious. Because when I sit in that chair of a speaker, I sit there with my rules of procedure. I will do the right job. Honorable, what are you saying? We go to the order paper. And what is difficult? if somebody of how about a PhD? What can't I do? What can't I do? And if I keep quiet and I leave people to come and I'm there, I'm a flower girl, I become a flower girl. No? So I'm not a showbiz that I want to be seen. His Excellency knows me. He's the one who gave flags to everybody. He moved the whole country. There's no MP doesn't know. And he and her capacity. So it's up to him that we have Florence there, that cantankerous woman, they can give her this job. It's up to him. If he doesn't give me, I'm an MP. I'll be happy with it. My MPship. I'll be earning my small salary. And my people of Masindi who gave me 70.2% will be saying, yes, Florence is there, our woman. 70.2. What? The what? Komye wanange amanyanze Dr. Asime Florence Akiki, PhD. Mu sociology, University of Cape Town, omubaka omukazi ow'omukyala ffe tubayita bakazi ow'emasindi nzize nga nange neegwanyiza ogufu ogwo gw'amaanyi ogwa sipiika okugenda taamu wegenda okuggwako nange njagala kubeeramu nga sipiika wa palamenti ya 12. Abamu mukimanyi bulungi nti si gwe mulundi ogusoose kwesimbawo mu kifo kino. Bwe twafiirwa sipiika waffe omugenzi Jacob Olanya 2022, NRM ng'ekitebe kyagamba abantu tuteekemu okusaba kwaffe abeegwanyiza kifo ekyo. Nange naliko omu ku abo abaateekamu okusaba kwange, era seeki netuyita ne tugenda ne twenyonnyolako. Oluvannyuma seeki n'essaawo nagamba tubiwulidde ebyammwe naye tetugenda bawa wa sipiika, tusazeewo Anita Among yaba flag bearer wa NRM. Ne tukkiriza newankubadde nti abamu ffe twawulira nga kitukoze bubi. Okusooka okufa kwa Latona Bolanya kwatukuba wala kubanga nze naliko omu ku abo ayamulondera obululu kyankuba wala. Actually n'okujja kwange mu speakership kyava ku ekyo nenga mukwano gwange afudde kati nange kanengangendewo. Kati bwe basalawo Anita Among afuuke sipiika, naye njagala nnyo okujja kwekalakaasa nga njagala kubagamba nange seeki ke mukoze si kituufu kubanga omukyalo ono akyali mupya fresha, ebyamateeka tabimanyi. Yadibadde abeerayo nga deputy speaker asooka okuyiga kubanga yalimu mu ntebe emyezi nga 8-9. Kati yali tannaba kumuyigirako bintu bingi. Kati nayisuubira ekibiina kyaffe kijja kufunayo omusajja kubanga ye already omukazi yaliyo, kijja kufunayo omusajja amanyi amateeka, lawyer yaba addira mu bigere byani bya Jacob. So naye akwekalakaasa ningamba lwaki bandibadde baweeza obos naye Jacob oba baweze Kafunzi kubanga naye lawyer. Nze ndi sociologist naye nga ndi paralegal kubanga nabagambye nakolako na Federation of Women Lawyers. Kati amateeka nagayigira omwo era tompisaawo n'olowooza lojja kumpisaawo. Kati netugenda seekalakaasa nemanya nti bwe najja kwekalakaasa kibiina kijja kunkuba emiggo ekisanja ekyokubiri ndeme ekifuna nensirika netutambula 11th Parliament. Tutambudde n'ebibadde mu biwulidde bingi, kwekalakaasa, okulya nguzi, obulyake obwa komishona mbawulire beewadde $4 5 kwegamba ebintu bibaddemu bingi. So n'olwekyo nga bwe ngambye si gwe kusoose, kati ekifo kiweekiri, kati ekifo wekibeerawo nga lwaki sange nange siteekamu okusaba kwange kubanga ebipapula mbirina, obuyigirize mbulina, ndi MP nange kwe kukomawo. Kati kyekindeese kiki ebinkwatako bajja kubibabuulira abalala. So kakati nze olwaki nereese ngenza okulaba ebyomu palamenti ya 11 tebitambudde bulungi, bituswaziza, erinnya lya palamenti ligenze, bingi mubimanyi abebwereyo. Kati ndaba palamenti ya 12 eno ng'eri mu danger zone. Lwaki ngamba danger zone? Omuntu aliwo bwakomawo ali mu last card. Manyi bw'oba ozannya obukaadi obwo n'oba ne kaadi ezannya yonna oyinza ogikozesa nga bw'oyagala. Kati omukyalo ono ayinza otukolera ebirungi, ayinza n'otukolera ebibi. Bwe tumulekamu twerinde, tube on the watch out kubanga amanyi takomawo, tamanyi gy'alaga ng'avudde mu bwa sipiika, tamanyi kandi ayinza otukozesa ebikyamu. Kyensinga okutya. Ate ekirala, esente zaffe eza palamenti tezitambudde bulungi. bazibunkanyiza nnyo bazegabidde miliyoni 4 bakoze be baagala kubanga ffe ba MP tebatubulya na sente ze bafunye oba bazisaasanyiza batya kati neeralikirira nti palamenti ye 12 omutaka ono bw'akomawo nga alina last card ye kyagenda otukola bagenda kuziwuuta kwe kukomawo bagenda kuwuuta sente zaffe nga tutunula ale nga tolina kyomugamba jaga munankola ki ndaba ngenda bane okuwa omuntu agenda oyo muzibu nnyo so Uganda eri mukati abaga era bajja giziika oba bagiziikule last card kubanga Sipiika alina obuyinza bw'amaanyi nnyo naffe ba MP otubeera wali tugamba no tuganye ye n'agamba yes have it mubiwulira kati last card person oyo mutya nze nkomyewo nyambe Uganda omukazi tatusuula muki mukinnya kakati esente zaffe zeneeralikirira bagenda ziwuuta ekyokusooka fesi ya palamenti gamba bate mu Luganda ekifaananyi kya palamenti bane ekifu manyi abalonzi mwatukoowa dda mutuvuma era mutuvumye kutulaga nti mwatukoowa abasinga 7-10 tebakomyewo kutulaga nti mwatukoowa naye nze bannansiima b'emasindi temunnabakunkoowa ne mumpa kati ekifaananyi kya palamenti kifu tekyafa kubanga twayisa ekiteeka eryo ery'abesiyaga naye lyafa kubanga twonoonye esente z'omusolo tuzonoonye kati ekifaananyi ekyo njagala okuzza tukikomewo mu Uganda newensi yonna international bagambe bannange omuntu aliyo akubiriza olukiiko olw'e Uganda mukazi ali eyo ava Bunyoro mukazi w'amaanyi ebintu abitegeera olaba mulaba byonna ekifaananyi ngaabo akikomezaawo bane mujja kundaba nga bwenvuga palamenti mujjukira amakubo gaffe ga palamenti nga bonna bagazibye abakazi beeyambudde beekalakasiza byonna mwabirabanga kati ekifaananyi kyekyo tunakireka kibeere bwe kityo kati bwe tulekawo omuntu oyo alimu era kakati agenda kukola ki ekifaananyi agenda kijjawo ate nga ebimu yabikola ekirala nina okulaba nti ng'omukulembeze ebintu byenina binakola ebyobugagga mbyanjudde mu leadership code byenina mu Uganda n'ebweru nja kubyanjula kulaba nti ekifaananyi ekya palamenti ng'omukulembeze bategedde kiki kyendi kati mulindaba nga nfunye ebintu bingi nnyo mulabye enzimbi ebizimbe bingi nzimbi amasomero bayagamba Florence wajja na bino kati era bino bijjeewo amangu ago mujja kunkaza kati nja bibabuulira nga sinagendamu ekiri mu palamenti waliwo obulyake okusosola emirimu buli omu aleeta wa Luganda we kega palamenti kati yafuuka yakika bw'obuuza bani abaliyo abakozi bali omu ojja kwewuunya ono muko ono muganda wange ono biki abandi tebalina na buyigirize abalina obuyigirize bakutwala nga ekitagasa kati ebyo njagala bijjawo abantu babawe emirimu okusinza kuki ku qualification on merit abamu aba MPs babadde tebatambula abatono nnyo bo basula ku nnyonyi yano botunula mu passport zaabwe nezimu zajjula dda ne bafuna neza kusatu bo babeera ku nnyonyi aba MP abamu tebatambula esente za committee kugenda kulaba emirimu gikolebwa esente zetwagaba mu bitongole bazikozesa bulungi oversight kulaba emirimu gikotambula gitya aba committee tebatambula esente zonna baziwuuta dda baziwuuta buusi okuweza ekitiibwa aba MP bane omuntu MP okujjako kati MP bafuuse eki MP alina okwewa ekitiibwa ate naffe tulina kwewa ekitiibwa omuntu osobola kumuyita gwe n'omuboggolera kati njaga kussa nti aba MPs tulina obalaba kubawa ekitiibwa kukozesa amannya gaabwe si bimala gayita omuntu as if mwana nobwaba mwana wo tomala gamuyita bwoti so nja kulaba nti aba MP mbateekamu ekitiibwa. Esente tulina okulaba nga tuzisaasaanya bulungi eza Parliamentary Commission, aba MP bakole emirimu gyabwe, ate buli omu yeyagalire mu sente eza commission kubanga sente zaffe. Okujja kutuwulira mu mawulire abantu babawadde donations sente ne bazisaasaanya tetumanyi na bimanya oba ani ayise eyo budget n'osaasanya sente nga bw'oyagala. Naye nga byonna zigamba nti oyagala nnyo abantu n'oyagala kweraga oli w'amaanyi. Ebyokweraga sente zaani zizo? Sente za Parliamentary Commission si zizo ng'omuntu. Ina okulaba nti committees bukola emirimu gyabwe, abatambula kandi ate balese report bazireete mu lukiiko tuziteeseeko, abalidde sente zaffe tubawe ebibonerezo kulaba nti sente y'omusolo tebagisaasanyiza bubi. Nja kulaba business committee kubanga committees tulina 29 mu parliament, ba chairpersons of committee obwo bakola akabiina ke bayita business committee. Nja kulaba nti katuula emiwendo egiwera kubanga ka committee kano kekakuweza ekifaananyi parliament nga bwetambula ne muteesa na business eya session mulina bikanyizaamu omwo tomalaga gava eri ogenda okubiraawo balese ebintu order paper tobitegeera oba bivuddewa naye nga business committee ina kyemanyi ate nga be ba chairpersons of committees. Nkimanyi nti obukulembeze buno bugenda kubaamu sente nyingi, abantu batandise dda okulya bisente, batandise dda abamu babawadde sente kweyogerako mu TikTok, nze mpagira gundi abamu balidde miliyoni 5 abalala 10 bawagire omuntu aliwo. Naye mbagamba bwe nti aba MP naddala mu abapya kubanga abakadde abakomyeyo batono nabawogera abamu tebalina nakalulu bali abawagira buwagizi. Abapya mbagamba bwe nti mwegendereze, omuggo gwali gukubyeko ani mukaabalo nawe guyinza kukola ki okukuba gusuule wala. Kati mwe mulya sente kubanga muli baavu oba mulina biki simanyi, kubanga MP olina kuba n'ekitiibwa kyo. Ogenda kufuna omusaala gw'okutandika ne meeyi gumiikiriza, ate ne banka busaanyizo n'okugaba sente entonotono tojjayo nyingi. Kati bw'oba owulira tolina sente MP ng'oli mupya, banka eyinza kukuwaayo miliyoni oba 5 ng'oba nga oli bubi nnyo naye balema okuggula ne miliyoni 5 kubanga naawe you are elected, olina DRA form, banka gyeze zikuwa sente, kati ono azze kugula ne miliyoni 5. Genda mu banka ogye sente ogambe maama emiliyoni zo 5 ompa zaaki, ate okimanyi sente emiliyoni 5 oba 10 zakuwa sizize zaffe za commission zatumye ngaba committee azitumye kati atandise kuzigabira mmwe. Kati okimanye bwe sente z'olidde otunze omumwa gwo, ate okimanye MP mumwa buntu bw'oba oyagala omuntu kujjako bwa MP akusiba omumwa, kati omumwa ogutunze toliddamu kwogera kintu kyonna ekiganye ku Sipiika kubanga akuguze. Kati eddembe lyo olitunze myaka egi. Kati okimanye nti ono last card tamanyi gy'alaga oba banaamuwaki kubanga ye last card. Kati akuwadde miliyoni zo 5 kasita atula mu ntebe papa kati ojja omweyagalirako maama njagala kino kiki saakuwa sente onjagaza ki ate onoomukola ki myaka 5 bweddu ogume. So abazifunye muzizeeyo mugende mu banka babawe sente. Banka nyingi zigaba sente ne biliyoni bazigaba naye temuzijjaayo ezo za biliyoni. N'abawandiikidde mu mikutu waliwo omukutu gwe banzigyeko ogwa Sipiika gwe yantaddeko nga mbagamba banne mwewola sente mugende mpola banka zonna babasikiriza ba 1 biliyoni bannange ojja kwesanga payslip olinako 0. Kati mwewola naye genda yijjayo sente butono miliyoni 5 ozimuddize. Tuli mu kisiibo tuli mu kisiibo za yesente zewalidde za kikolobero za bubbi kati ojja okole kituufu tulonde sipiika anaalutulwanirira ekyo nkimaze abapya naddala abapya naama abakadde abakomyewo ate abakadde abapya mukimanye mukikole saati palamenti mugesonyiwe temudda ante mwabitegedde babagenda basuula tujja bayiwayo bribe tugitegedde balidde mugira mulya naye katonda gyali abalaba ekirala kyensaba seeke mutuleke bannanga bakama bange baseeki mutuleke ffenna tuteekemu okusaba kwaffe nga bwe twakola luli nga gye kuba afudde buli omu asabe amanya gagende mu kokasi muteekewo wali bokisi oba 10 oba bameka kubanga oba tuweze 6 muziteeka wali bokisi 6 nze ne Florence oba nampa 5 nemanya kati banjagadde nsenfaayo kikasande mp muteeke wali batulonde tumanye kati flaga bearer waffe yono tujja muwagira gwe banaaba balonzi mu bribe zaabwe kubanga kyemanyi tebajja kulondisa conscience tebagirina nadanga olidde sente ogenda kuwooli naye bonoozizaayo ojja kulonda ekituufu kati mutuleke tweronde temutukako abantu be tutaagala twajja mu demokrasi mutuleke bwa sipiika nabo buki bwe bwa demokrasiya epulaani zange z'omu maaso oba nfuuse sipiika oba sifuuse tewani nsonga mukama buli kimu yakigaba nekyengenda okukola eno Charles Parliament tejja kuba business as usual ngenda kutendakawo forum gye bayita think tank abantu abalowooza nja kulondamu mu bitaano ebyo nobwe nafunamu 10 nabandi bano bantu balina omulamwa balwanirira eggwanga balaba ebibagenda maaso ngenda kufuna think tank nkuleetinga forum eyo mbagambe bino tebitambula ate nga byonna nja bibawalenza ba leaders bagambe bino byetulabye bikyamu byemukoze bikyamu nabo babitegeera babakkiriza batabike balekeyo ate bakimanyi noboona bamwe bwe oli speaker nga weesiza bubi waliyo process y'okujjayo bannange naye gyeri yinza ogitandikako ndabye owolese vorongoto ngitandikako ati sekome wakati remove away speaker the process is also there tubalowooza nti obeera speaker kiwedde bw'okola manyanga we can pull you out was speaker through a process so aba speaker abanaaba barondeddwa nga tebandonze balina okumanya tubalaba tujja balinya akagere bye bakola mu lwatu ne mu nkukutu nga byonna nga tubiweza bamawulire laba bye bakoze laba batawulidde mukwe byonna tujja bibabuulira so nze nja kubeerawo mu palamenti nga ndaba byonna kigenda mu maaso oba banonda kubanga bamanyi n'okutulonda bamanya nti Florence agenda kuba bomu n'oteekayo omukono tebakulonda oba balabye kundonda tebanonze njagenda kuwandiika me am a writer katonda yampa ekirabo ky'okuwandiika bannange siwandiika nawo n'owandiika oganye okundonda nkutadde mu mawulire bajja kusoma so aba media mujja kuba mikwano gyange buli kyendaba kikyamu mujja muneekwate nja kubeera nga tubeera wano mbabuulira nze kino tekinsanyusiza eggwanga ligenda bwe riti nze nina emyaka 66 n'okulaba abaana n'abazzukulu basigadde mu nsi ki efaanana etya ne pate yange noba ndi NRM nabo njaji mbagamba ye bulijjo mbagamba ba NRM ebyo byemukoze temuli magezi bammanyi leero byemukoze leero mutuswaziza mbyogera nze mpandiika ate babisoma kuba buli mukutu mulimu ba CID buli mukutu gw'eggwanga mulimu abambega era babisoma ebya Florence kale ndabe bankwateko nze 66 nobwenfa nti bwananzita ye bafuna muki genda ye Mnyerere bafuna muki tose bajja kunzita nja kubabuulira ekituufu bagambe bino bifu byemukoze bijja kujja mu baana bammwe n'abazzukulu bammwe kubanga mwe mugenda it will be on your 4 generations kugenda baleka nga babunaabuna n'olwekyo kumaliriza byonna binaaba bigenda mu palamenti ya 12 nga banga sifuze sipiika mujja kubaga mubitegeera nga ba social media bategeeza naye tumanye nti eggwanga lyaffe eri mu katyabaga ng'amaliriza eggwanga lyaffe liri mu katyabaga mu Parliament ya 12 kubanga omuntu aliwo ali mu last card either ajja kutuziika oba tuziikule. Mukama bankuumire ku Katonda eggwanga lyange.
Amina, webale Dr. Simwe Florence Akiki.
Ze Dr. Simwe Florence Akiki. Kati wali olulimi olulala.